there, and thanks for joining us. I'm Connie Tran. 10-year-old Ashlyn Ainger was doing what she loves most, riding her horse on her family's ranch in Sanger. But a terrible accident nearly took her life. Thankfully, Ashlyn was rushed to Community Regional Medical Center, home to the only Level 1 trauma center in the Central Valley. Ashlyn was cared for by a multi-specialty team who her family credits for her survival. Welcome to Ashlyn Ainger's Haven. The 10-year-old says she's the happiest when she's riding one of her horses, something she's been doing since she was 4 years old.
Because we have our trainer here and Earl and his daughter, as long as there's an adult present, her and Texan ride multiple horses all the time. So it was just a normal day.
But the morning took a turn when the horse Ashlyn was riding stepped on a sprinkler and reared up, knocking her off. Ashlyn had not been wearing a helmet, and the horse ended up stepping on her head as it tried to avoid her.
I was actually just across the street on the other side of our ranch when I got a phone call from Ashley, who is Earl's wife, and just saying, you need to come right now. Then when I got here, it turned into just surreal. This isn't happening. When I opened my truck door and see Earl crying to Jesus, saying, we need a miracle right now, and just holding my baby girl, I'm like, this is not happening. This is not real.
Ashlyn's neurosurgeon, Dr. Nicholas Levine, shares her severe injuries.
She sustained facial trauma, head trauma. The trauma team saw her and immediately called the neurosurgical team. We were able to get imaging immediately, and then I took her directly to the operating room. She had an open laceration on her forehead. Her skull was depressed right above her eye, and she had that injury extend onto her eyelid.
Dr. Levine says it was no more than 30 minutes from the time Ashlyn came into the emergency department and was in the operating room for brain surgery.
That is exceedingly quick. That just happened to be when she came in during the day, but we do try and have everyone within the operating room within an hour. There's the trauma team that's based there. We have neurosurgical physician assistants there. And of course, whenever the neurosurgeon is in the hospital, there's an immediate response.
I said I felt like I was in a movie as far as they were ready for her. We walked through the doors, the double doors, they were ready for her.
The trauma center at Community Regional is the only Level 1 located between Los Angeles and Sacramento, staffed 24/7 by surgeons board certified in surgery and critical care. Dr. Levine says Ashlyn's trauma could have been a lot worse had she not been taken to Community Regional.
She was exceedingly lucky. It did not affect her eye at all. She had multiple bone fragments, which we were able to elevate and reconstruct so she would look normal and not have a divot or any cosmetic defect.
The young equestrian suffered a minimal brain injury and a contusion, which Dr. Levine was able to treat with surgery.
Had she not gone there, it would have been, a different story. I really, trauma, that is the place to go. The time frame, the efficiency, how fast she was in surgery, all of that is definitely played a part in her, and how fast she recovered too.
Ashlyn was discharged from the intensive care unit 5 days after her surgery and recovered at home. Today, she has a small scar on her forehead that her doctors say will likely fade.
As soon as Dr. Levine came out of surgery, and he started just talking about her scar. He's like, so she's going to have a little scar. And he starts talking about the scar. I said, wait, but she's going to be okay. He started talking about scars. I said, scars weren't that was the furthest thing from my mind, was worrying about scars.
We're very fortunate in that the hospital has its own neurosurgical operating room, nurses, and team.
The Ainger family says they are forever grateful for the life-changing efforts made by the medical team at Community Regional.